Hey man, I knew I threw somebody back right there. They were like, oh, that's my jam, that's my jam. Oh man, I hope I ain't mess nobody up. You start thinking about somebody else. I was been rocking with this song playing right here. I remember that. Yeah, as we lay, man, as we lay. Start off by talking about the characteristics of an adulterer. Although many warnings in the Bible tend to be towards the men or from the fathers to the sons, but let's not get it wrong today. The Bible tends to speak to both men and women. You'll see some scriptures and it kind of seems like it's pointing towards the men, but it's for women too today. Yeah, the Bible tends to speak to men a lot, but please understand, as a pastor, I'm aware that women cheat just as much.
That's right.
All right? The only difference is that men tend to get caught more than women. Yeah, you come home, you got evidence all on you and stuff. You got the lipstick on there. I mean, where you get the hickey at, brother? Where you get the hickey from? You got the hickey still on your neck. And she's like, you know, I ain't sucked on your neck in a while. So, you know, that didn't come from me. You know, you got receipts in your pockets. You know, both of y'all ain't been to the hotel a long time. What you been in the hotel for, brother? You know, you didn't take a shower or nothing. This is what brothers do. I'm not trying to reveal the secrets, men and stuff, but this is what brothers do. You take the cell phone with you to the shower. And you put it up there on the shower thing. You get out the shower, you wash it all, and you forget, I forgot my cell phone. You go get your cell phone. She be on the phone with a girl. Girl, I almost hit that phone. Girl, he almost got that phone. I almost hit that phone. So, you know, we give it away and stuff like that, but everybody has issues in this area. Let's look at Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3. Proverbs chapter 5, verse 3. For the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey. Ooh. And the words of her mouth is smoother than oil. Every man, every woman, listen to me. The Bible said, for the lips of an adulterous woman drip honey. Oh, they drip honey. Don't that just sounds good? Don't that just, for y'all who eat honey and stuff, it just sounds good. It drips honey. And watch this, and the words of her mouth is smoother than oil. Please understand me, because I have to be real up in here. I want y'all to hear me and stuff. Whenever you're cheating on your spouse, please don't think the devil ain't gonna make you feel good. Oh, please understand, the Bible said, for the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey. Here's what he's saying. Whenever you are in something you're not supposed to be in, it's gonna feel good. Yeah, it's not saying if it don't feel good. Yeah, it's not wrong if it don't feel good. It's going to feel good. That's the reason why a lot of us kind of skip, you know, lettuce and celery and carrots and all that stuff like that. Because that's nasty. Nobody wants that. Nobody's like, that's nasty. But like me, you know, I didn't get a mega church for nothing. I like the good stuff. I'm a big dude. I like good stuff. Forget you skinny people. I like good stuff. So that's the reason why we ignore all the stuff that's good for us and we go and run to the stuff that's bad for us because it's good. You can't tell where all my Taco Bell crackheads is. You know what I'm saying? Where all my McDonald's? You like them salty fries from McDonald's? Boy, you be about to wreck to get them hot fries at home. I don't know. My wife be like, boy, slow down. We got hot fries on board. We got to get to the house, girl. We got to get to the house. Yeah. But here's what he's saying. Yeah, it's going to feel good. Let me tell you why. Listen up, singles, if you're single in here. Because the enemy wants to keep you where you're at. Yeah, he wants you out there messing up. So what does the enemy want? He wants you to go over there and sister girl just turn you out. Or brother, I mean just turn you out on a whole nother level that you won't never want to come home no more. Oh, okay, y'all looking at me. It was a movie. It was a movie. This dude got he went over there, his brother called home after sunshine and just turned him out. Yeah, he said, baby, I just want to call and let you know, I ain't never coming home. I ain't never coming home. Yeah. He called his girl. He's like, hey, where your mom at? Put on the phone. Hey, baby, just want to let you know I ain't never coming home. Yeah, I've been turned out by the adulterer. Yeah, and you cannot match this intensity. That's what the enemy will do for you. Oh my God, and there are people who have left their spouse and everything because of a feeling. Because of an intimate feeling, they got caught up in something. It was just feeling good to them. They just got caught up in it. Walked away from good people because of a good feeling. Yeah, because they got caught up in something. But not only the lips or the intimate feeling, but the words of an adultery. Yeah, here it is. You and your spouse not clicking at home. Y'all not talking to each other. Y'all arguing. Y'all fighting. He's not speaking into you. You not respecting him, and things like that, and all that stuff like that. And then homegirl, home dude come up walking to you, and he's saying all the right stuff to you too. And you know he lying. You know he lying. He just trying to get it. He just trying to get. You know he lying, and he just saying all the right stuff to you. And how good of a person are they if they know you belong to someone else?
That's not true.
Yeah. How much character do they have? And what makes you think once you get them, they're not going to do the same thing to you? And that's why many of us be tripping sometimes, because we knew what we did to get him or her. And so we so paranoid, we got a tracker out on him or her and everything. We checking pockets and stuff, account history. We doing it all because you knew what it took to get him. So now you got to see what is going on. Make sure he or she ain't doing the same thing to you. Amen. Yeah. So it said, for the lips of the adulterous woman drip honey, and the words of her mouth is smoother than oil. I mean, this guy said all the stuff your husband don't say. I mean, she's saying all the stuff your wife don't say. Oh, plus the reason why you like her is your wife is a 747. Yeah. Which means it takes an hour just to get her to go up. Yeah, it takes an hour just to get her going and getting high and everything like that. Like I told you last week, but you go to homegirl house, I told you last week, she like a helicopter. She just go right up. Yeah, you don't got to do anything. She just ready for you, praise God. Yeah, she just goes right up. But your wife is a 747, which means you got to run her down the runway. You got to do something nice. You got to wash dishes. You got to flip it, rub it down. Oh, you just got to do all of that. You got to do dishes. You got to do something nice. Back in the floor, put the dishes up, take the kids to the room, put them to sleep, read book stories and stuff to them. Yeah. She's a 747. You got to be perfect. You got to do everything. But then when you go over homegirl house, she already waiting on you. She up in the bed and just bouncing. Come on in. Yeah, hey, ho. And you like, oh, I like her. Oh, I like her better than my wife. I like her better than my wife. And so then you call your wife and you messed up all this stuff like that. And y'all doing some stuff. Amen. Yeah, bump somebody, tell them it's a setup, though. It's a setup. Yeah, please know, if you go and cheat on your wife, it's going to feel great. Yeah, you out there with another man, it's going to feel great. That man going to say all the things your husband's not saying. Why? Because it's deception. Deception is not reality. The adulterer does not have any expectations of you. Any relationship with no expectations is not a relationship. Yeah, whenever you can go over homegirl's house or home dude's house after you've been with your family for the whole time, the whole day, and you go over there and do your thing, and you leave, and he or she don't care, that's not a relationship.
That's right.
Relationship comes with woman. The Bible said that discretion will guard you. Somebody shout discretion.
Discretion.
What do I mean by that? First of all, you got to use common sense. Yeah, discretion will guard you. You will never see me alone with an attractive woman. Or a woman that's attracted to me. You'll never see me alone. But no. What would I do? I guard myself. I told my wife the other day, I said, if it's raining, boo-hoo outside, and I'm rolling down the street, and I see one of y'all women, walking down the street by yourself in the rain, I told my wife, they gonna get mighty wet. Mighty wet. I'm telling you. No, I'm sorry, that's not the Christian thing to do. That's not the Christian thing. I'm gonna stop and give you an umbrella. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Y'all don't look at me funny like that. That was pastor. He know he ain't right. I know that license plate anyway. I know it. But yeah, I have to do that, man, because how would it look for me to pull up somewhere, the grocery store, wherever I drop you off at, and somebody who knows me in the position I'm in and stuff like that, but hey, just say it, man. That ain't his wife. His wife light skinned. I know all his kids. That is not, I told you he was a creeper and all that stuff. And next thing you know, after the gossip got to the third or fourth person, I married a whole other woman. Yeah, so I gotta watch myself. What do I have to do? I have to guard myself. You can't be on the phone with somebody of the opposite sex about your relationship with your spouse. You can't be at work sharing with the opposite sex about what you're going through at home. You can't be like, you can't be talking to Rick and be like, he don't tell me how good I look. He don't ever, look at that. And then Ricky come up to you like, girl, is that a new outfit? I like your eyes. And she like, oh, my man didn't even see this morning. He didn't even recognize it. He like, I didn't drop it like it was hot this morning. He still didn't recognize this morning. Oh, I like the way Ricky talk. And then you up there talking to hunger at work, and you up there like, man, I'm tired, man. This girl don't know how to cook, man. This girl know how to cook, man. I'm tired of eating tacos every week, man. Shoot, man. God, man, microwave food every day, man. Can't wait Thanksgiving, man. I'm going to my mom's house, man. That's real, man. That's fun. And then she just know she's hearing what you're saying, and she go home, and next thing you know, she thinks you up something nice. She come lunchtime, she go, oh, I just had a whole, I just fixed so much. So I think, hey, why not share people with my job? Only thing is she only brought you some. Not everybody at the job. So she brought you some, and he's like, oh, man, that's that real stuff right there. That's on my mama right there. That's where you put your foot in it. And next thing you know, you got caught up because she listening to what you saying, he's listening to what you saying, and giving you what you want. What are you doing? You are being sucked in slowly. Yeah. You didn't start out saying, I'm going to commit adultery. But day after day, he kept being nice. You kept entertaining. Your friend was like, girl, what you doing? It ain't nothing. He just nice. We just friends. All that stuff like that. Next thing you know, you went to lunch with your little crazy self. Now, I don't know y'all out there. Look at it. Yeah. Somebody shout amen. So what I'm saying is I have to guard myself. Discretion will guard you, man. I worked at Pizza Hut one time a few years ago. I was like a special promoter or something in the military. Just got to Fort Bragg, and I was broke, man. I had no money, man. I was struggling, man. I had a wife and 2 daughters and stuff, and we struggling. My bank account is negative. How many of y'all know about that? You go to the ATM machine on faith. Goodwill ain't gonna say nothing else different. You went there yesterday, the day before that. So I had to get a job, man, and I went against the military's orders again. They told me not to get them, but I had to get some, because they ain't gonna pay my bill. They ain't gonna give me no extra money, so I had to go get some money. I went and worked at Pizza Hut and everything on Cliffdale, and I went and became a delivery driver. And I got there, I'm the only young black dude there. Started black dude there, but they older, they worked all day. That's how old they were and stuff. And I was a little younger and stuff. So another young girl there, and she locked eyes with me. So throughout the shift, I'm talking to her, making her laugh, because that's what I do. I make people laugh. I'm a nice dude, but how many sometimes your niceness get taken for something different sometimes. Right. So yeah, so girls just like a brother who make them laugh. Some of them anyway. So I'm over there making her laugh, I'm talking to her, just because it's making the shift go by faster. Just chill, I'm cool like that. So, one day, weeks go by, everything like that, she make her way to me. So I went to deep freezer one time. Cause most of the restaurants, they stuff in the deep freezer. I bought a deep freezer, doing my little thing and stuff. Pray for it, y'all. So, so I'm gonna do my little thing and everything. She comes in the deep freezer too. And she just let the door plop, boom. I was like, huh? So I was like, maybe she's gonna get some food too. Maybe she's gonna get some food too. So she come in there, she grab all my fingers. She boom, she just do that. I was like, whoa. I love my wife. I think I love my wife. How do y'all know I got out of there, boy? I ignored her for the rest of the shift. That's honest truth. I ignored her for the rest of the shift. Went home. I told my wife, because you got to be accountable to the person that you married with. So I told her, I don't know if it was my decision or her decision, but I never went back to work. Y'all know that? I never went back to work. Because if I would have went back, I probably got caught up in something. Hey, man, bump somebody and say, guard yourself, guard yourself. Yeah, you have to protect your anointing, man. You got purpose on your life, and if you let somebody, you can mess up some stuff. Discretion will guard you, understanding will watch over you, to deliver you from the strange woman, from the adulteress who flatters with her words. First of all, shout understanding. Understanding. Understanding of what? Understanding of the consequences that come with it. That's right. Understanding of the Word of God. See, at some point you have to choose. This is important. Watch this. Because most people go after the feeling of happiness over the lasting feeling of keeping God happy. Let me help you understand. Let me break that down. Let's just say that my wife Nika is holding back on me. Code word, holding back on me. So and I told you, I always preach my business, man. I try to preach real and everything like that. This is the last lesson for this series, so I had to keep it real for couples. Can't play with them. Let's just say she's holding back on love making because whatever, she didn't like something I said the other day, or the universal excuse. I got a headache, stuff like that and everything. It's not tonight, whatever. So I'm thinking to myself, listen, I'm all man, and she ain't about to keep starving me like this. I'm getting thirsty daily, and everything. So I'm trying to be intimate, and she constantly giving me excuses and stuff like that on why we can't. I got a headache, it's like that. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't have to take all this. So since she's tripping, I'm gonna go out and find me another girl because my wife don't want to give nothing up. Now watch this. I'm happy for a night, but I put happiness over pleasing God. Here's a tweetable, or you can Facebook it, whichever one, you get about 10 likes. Yeah, I can't risk months or years of hard work and progress in God, listen, for 3 minutes. Y'all just missed what I said. Y'all will catch on the way back home. I can't risk how much I've been doing for God for months and years just for he can get his 3 minutes. No, I can't do that. Here's what Christian folks can't understand. Because you hear singles say stuff like, but Pastor, I'm single, I'm by myself, I'm not happy right now. So what? Well, no, you didn't say that. No, you didn't say, so what? What you mean, so what? That is so insensitive. No, it ain't, because God got you where he wants you at. Yeah, but I'm not happy, but God got you where he wants you. Is God happy with you? Yeah. Well, then shut up and shout. You gotta know that God is trying to put something in your life. Talk to me, somebody. Is there anybody in here that know what I'm trying to tell you? Which means sometimes as Christians, we may not always be happy, but happiness is not our first goal. That's right. No, the world's first goal is to get everything, to get all they can. The first goal of a Christian is to please God. Even when we don't know what God is doing, it is the world that said be happy at all costs. Satisfy your flesh. Forget tomorrow, girl. Don't worry, man, about repercussions, man. Do you. All that stuff like that. Not saints say, I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to wait on it. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to wait on it. Saints say, I need a job and I need my rent paid, but I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to wait on it. Yeah. So saints say, I don't know what he's doing, but I know that since he's been with me all this time and he's took care of me all this time, I'm going to wait for him this time. Because long as I pray, long as I keep myself clean, I know I'm going to be in perfect peace. Because I got joy. I may not have everything that everybody else have, but somebody shout, long as I got Jesus. Woo! Oh man, long as I got Jesus. Somebody shout amen. Amen. Yeah, but how many of you saw the movie Soul Food? Yeah, that's like a Black Anthem movie right there, boy. Soul Food. I ain't talking about the show. I ain't talking about what came on HBO and all that stuff back in the day. I'm talking about the movie. Yeah, y'all remember the part when the husband hooked up with the cousin upstairs, and then the wife, he up there getting it, and his wife walks up the stairs with the nephew, and she stopped the nephew so he wouldn't see it, and she looked at him for a little bit, and then went downstairs, and they up there committing adultery, but as soon as they were finished, not 5 minutes later, not 2 minutes later, as soon as they were finished, they both stopped and getting dressed looking at each other. And they pulling up and stuff, they looking at each other and everything like that. And here's what the devil said. And this is what he said to a lot of married couples when they mess up. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah. He looking at him. Yeah, got him. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I can hear the devil. Got him. Yeah, I knew what God had planned for him, but I had to disrupt it. I knew where they was going. Too many married couples was looking up to them. Yeah, they were going somewhere like God was about to get ready to put a blessing on their life, but I had to interrupt it. I had to delay it for a while because I can't let them make a move like they was about to make. So I had to send somebody his way, send somebody her way, because know that the devil ain't gonna send nobody ugly your way. Yeah. If you like dudes that look like Urkel, brothers that look like Denzel Washington or Will Smith and stuff like that, or me, then he ain't. Somebody said the devil is lying. Trust and believe, he's not going to send nobody like that. He's going to send a joker like Urkel your way. And you're going to be like, oh, look at him, little skinny self. I'll rip him to pieces. And your girl's like, oh, really? Girl, you just don't know. You just don't know. Yeah, he ain't going to send nobody crazy your way. Yeah, as soon as the immediate feeling was over, they both were looking at each other. They both were, and she thinking, what did I just do to my cousin? And he thinking, well, what did I just do to my wife? Yeah, what did I just do? Because the feeling was good, you got caught up, but after the feeling, that's when you start hitting back to reality. Yeah, the feeling had you up in that love cloud. Yeah, but the feeling after it's over, when you come back to reality, the devil never tells you that while you're in the middle of it. You know why? Because the devil deals in deception. Yeah, the Bible calls him a deceiver of the brethren. Yeah, he's not going to tell you that while you're in the middle. He tells you stuff and you fall for the game. He tells you that it's better than it really is. No, he tries to tell you that, he's better than your husband. He will take care of you. He understands you. She knows you more and stuff. He plays you. He always shows you a preview without the whole movie. Oh man, some of you know how it is to watch a preview. I mean, have you ever seen a trailer on an upcoming movie? They show you the best, don't they? Yeah. I mean, you got Jet Li, he jumping in with pow, 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 and everything like that. Then Bruce Lee come back from the dead, he fight Jet Li, bam, bam. And then Beyonce running down the street, left on top, and all stuff like that. And then that's how you know, then Halle Berry come off the beam with a little cat woman says, wah! And then that's how you know, Denzel Washington, he's up there boxing, boom, boom, boom. And that's the thing, you see that trick, you're like, ooh, I'm going to see that. I'm going to see that. Put it on the calendar. We're going to see it. And then you get there and you pay $30 to get in, and you get an $8 drive hot dog, a $10 watered down Coke, and a big $12 Kit Kat. And you get there and you sit down. Come to find out, the preview or the trailer was the best part of the movie. The devil will convince you that the marriage bed is not all that. Yeah, he would try to convince you that the marriage bed is not all that, and try to get you in the bed of adultery. It's a little bed too, boy. It's a little bed. Yeah, so some of you who are single and stuff, messing around, you in a little bed. Yeah, hooking up with brothers and hooking up with sisters, and you're not married. That's the little bed. Yeah, the devil try to get you to walk out of your marriage and mess with some other woman or some other man. That's the little bed. He got you all cradled up in the little bed. Yeah, hooking up with people that you shouldn't be hooking up with because they speaking that right stuff to you. That's the little bed. Yeah, brother that cares nothing about you and everything, that's the little bed. Yeah, there's people in here now that's in little bed relationships. Kids by him or her, but not married, little bed. Go over his or her house twice a week and your spouse don't know, little bed. You may feel good, but it's a little bed. Yeah, when God don't want you in the little bed, God wants you in the blessed bed. The big bed, the bed of peace, the bed of righteousness. Yeah.
When it blows.